Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Super exciting day today. Look what I got in. The Fuji X-T2. I've been waiting for this camera. I think this is the most amazing camera Fuji has made to date. Couldn't wait to get my hands on it. Maybe wanting to purchase one as my new system camera for here at Art of the Image. And Fuji has graciously loaned me one. We've got a quick turnaround because lots of people want this, but we got to get some videos done for you folks. Let you know what I think of the Fuji X-T2. So let's get it unboxed. Let's do initial impressions. They sent me the Fujifilm 32 gig SD 2. These are UHS 2 cards, Elite 2 Performance. So these are up to 285 megabytes a second. They're labeled as 1900 times cards. I'll put the link below if you guys want to check these out. Pretty sweet cards. A couple of 32s there. They sent me the Fuji, what do we have here? The Fujinon XF35 f1.4R. Great lens, the f1.4. And the main show here, we've got the Fuji X-T2. So let's get it out of the box. It's in this slick, kind of newer Fuji pack. I guess they've been doing this packaging for a bit, but good looking packaging. And we've got a couple of pieces here. What is in here? I don't even remember if this is a kit or what they exactly sent me. Yeah, it's the kit. It's the 1855 f2.8-4, which is a beautiful lens too. So probably one of the nicest kit lenses on the market that I have used. Really, really like this lens. So, is this the lens or is this the... Oh, this is the camera. Sweet! Look at this. Very nicely packaged. Packaging's quite decent for those of you that are wondering. I might even be the first one to get this particular body here. There it is right there. Beautiful. And we've got I'm curious to try this again. I played with this with Martin, if you remember my video with Martin Halebrand. This is kind of an interesting two-stage LCD. So it moves. It's a movable LCD, but it's a different type that way. Let's get this out of the way. What else comes in the bottom here? I haven't even charged this. This is brand new opening with you guys. So I am super excited. I've been so busy around here. But we had to get this done because it's the X-T2. Okay, so we got the charger. So obviously it comes with your charger. And I like that the Fuji's sticking with a external charger, not telling you to, plug it in to the Fuji EF X8. Looks like it's a mini flash. Okay, I thought that was the, there's the cord for the charger. We've got the strap, obviously. This is what I was looking for right here, the battery. We've got to get the battery onto the charger. What battery are we running here? We are running the Fujifilm NPW126S. So it comes with all that goodness. Let's get this back over here. And we've got manuals, French and English, because we're in Canada here. And let's move that out of the way. I'm super excited about this. I don't know if I've been this excited about a camera in a while. The X-T2, I shouldn't say that. I'm very excited to get the Panasonic G85 and the LX10 in. But this camera, I'm super pumped about. So here's the 18-55 f2.8-4. This is a beautiful kit lens. If you haven't played with a Fuji with this lens, I highly suggest you try it out because it shouldn't even be called a kit lens. It's one of the nicest lenses out there. At one of the, it's such a good value. It's all metal, well built. I've been told by Fuji that the reason you don't hear complaints about Fuji lenses is because everyone leaves the assembly line physically checked out by a human being. So that's why you're not seeing, sample variation on Fuji lenses and things like that, because they just pay super attention to detail. So, okay, so there's the X-T2. You know what we should do? Let's pop the lens on it, because it'll look more interesting. It feels naked without the lens on it. There we go. See, great fit for the X-T2. Nice and small. But very good performing lens. Nice range. Love that lens. Very excited to play with this lens on the X-T2 because this is a f1.4 lens, and being a 35, this gives us what? You got 1.5, so it's roughly what, a 35? It's somewhere around a 60, I guess. Just doing the math quickly in my head. Probably wrong with that. I'm just doing that. Okay, so just making sure the elements are right because we had this loose. Yep, looks fine. That is the nice little 35 f1.4. So this is a nice small lens that can go on there. We've got a metal hood with that. Again, Fuji, quality, attention to detail, always very impressive. Got my box stack over here. So X-T2, very excited. 35 f1.4. I have another lens that I'm going to do in another unboxing initial impressions because I'm super excited about the other lens they sent, and I've been waiting to get it in. So that's basically what you get. Your battery, your charger, you get the little flash. This kit has the 18 to 55, and what a beautiful looking little camera. Now, you probably already realize from what I've been saying here that I'm an XT guy over an X Pro guy. X Pro 2 is a very nice camera. X-T2, rangefinder-esque, that's my styling. This is the one I like. And really it comes down to preference of styling, although I should point out that with the X-T2, it's a more updated camera than the X Pro 2. You're going to see a lot of the refinements, I think, come down to the X Pro 2. That's what I'm hearing from Fuji. What you probably won't see right away, if ever, is the 4K video. So if you need a great Fuji camera that does 4K video, this is your baby right here. And the fit and finish on these things. You hear me say this all the time about Fuji, but it is so true. They are such a, like, it feels lovely in the hand. The rubber has a beautiful tactile feel in the grips. It reeks of quality, more so than other cameras I pick up. Like when I pick it up, you want to own one of these, not just as a tool to take pictures, but just in and of itself, just because of the beauty of the physical item, not even how it works, just how it's made. The dials on here are very, they feel properly, machined, put together. Like the fit and finish on these things is gorgeous. And you've got a little, we've got a double spin dial here, and this one is locked out on, oh, I think there's a lock on the front here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this is our, no, that looks like ISO. Yeah, that's our ISO there. And then we've got a sub dial underneath the ISO that is our settings for single, continuous low, continuous high, bracketing, movie. So it's more your mode dial. We've got our shutter speed dial over here. And it looks like we've got physical locks on them. I might have to play with this some more, but that's what I think I'm seeing here. And yeah, because when I had that over, it didn't want to move. Now it's moving. And oh, okay, you know what? The physical lock is the push in, push out. It's not just a hold down lock. So really nice that you have these nice physical dials that you don't have to dig into menus. It makes it very easy to quickly adjust things. Exposure compensation. We've got our shutter button and our on off. We've got a threaded shutter button, so you can use the old school bulbs and or other type of trigger releases and things. Just a beautifully made camera. Now, if I remember correctly, I think the X-T2 here, I'm going to say X Pro 2, I think this has a trick to the LCD. Maybe I'm getting that confused with the X Pro 2. I thought this had a flippable screen. And I'm going to have to dig into that some more because I'm pretty sure when I was playing this with Martin, that's what we saw. I don't want to force anything till I check it out. So I'll get back to you on that screen. The battery compartment's in the bottom as usual. But what's nice on the X-T2 is the memory card compartment is not on the bottom. It's on the side here. And we have dual slots, 1 and 2. So dual slots is really nice. So just like I give it top marks for fit and finish. Beautiful little camera. It just feels great and looks great. So 4K, brand new autofocus system that's very, very customizable, more so than almost, I would say, probably any autofocus system on the market. That what you're able to do with the customizability of this is truly incredible. And I'm going to dig into the menu. I have to learn it because it's the abilities of what you can do here is pretty amazing. You'll see in the video I did with Martin Heilbronn talking about the X-T2, he was explaining some of that and showing some of that. I'm going to have to figure that out, get it going, get some shots done, get some test video footage, show you how the 4K works. But initial impressions, awesome. No letdown. You guys know I was excited to get this camera, and no letdown getting it out of the box. In fact, I want one of my own. Christmas is coming. Anyways, if you have any questions about the X-T2, leave them in the comments below. We're going to do some shooting with the X-T2, some video with the X-T2. We're also going to get the 35 f1.4 on. We're going to play around with that. We're going to get that up for you shortly. Going to be working on that. And once again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. We'll see if we can get them answered. If I can't, I happen to know Billy from the Fuji guys personally, as you've probably seen our videos where him and I have had some fireside chats, as it were. So I'll get some answers for you if there's a question I don't know the answer to. Thanks, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon with more on the X-T2 here at artoftheimage.com.